What's up, my fellow YouTubers? John here with SoCal Outdoor Adventure. It's great to be back with you, and welcome to the first gear review of 2025. In today's video, we are going to be checking out a special coffee mug. It's a self-stirring coffee mug that has been showing up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. Let's check it out, and let's give you guys a full-on review of this puppy. The battery just died. I can't believe that. I'm using a brand new camera here, and I've used it in this camera for quite a while, and the battery actually died on me. And in case you're wondering about what these particles are, this is actually coming from the coffee creamer itself. This is by Coffee Mate. I don't know why it does that, but look at how that spins. So I let it spin for about a good 10 to 15 seconds. And when I'm done, I just hit the button. And now I've got myself a nice cup of coffee. Oh man. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is super good. And in case you guys are wondering what type of coffee I'm drinking, I'm drinking Folgers, if you can believe that. Okay, so let's go over through the other pros about this particular coffee cup. Next pro that we're going to talk about is definitely the insulation factor. The insulation factor of this coffee cup is excellent. I've never had a problem with my coffee cooling down on me unexpectedly or even at the last minute, and I swear to God, this coffee cup has done a really excellent job of keeping my coffee nice and warm, nice and hot, especially with the lid. The lid's got a very nice O-ring seal on it, and when you put this lid on top and you close it up, it'll keep your liquids nice and warm for a good while. I'm not exactly sure how long it will keep it warm for. I've never actually tested it. But because most of the time when I have this coffee cup, I use it at work. But once I take the lid off and I start drinking, Now, next part we're going to talk about as far as and that's going to be the cleaning capacity. Now, the easiest way to clean this is that after you're done with your coffee, if you're not going to have yourself another cup, what I typically like to do is I'll take some water from either the sink, or in this case, since I'm out here, still got some water left in my pot. I'll dump it into the cup, press the stir, and allow it to do its thing to kind of clean the cup off and then dump the water out. And then I'll take a paper towel or a napkin and clean off the stir and put it right back on here, on this guy right here. Now, cons with this particular coffee cup. There's only two cons that I have with this cup, and they're very minor, but it's up to you guys as to how you look at this. The first con that I have is going to be the charging port. I don't like the charging cable that actually comes with this particular coffee cup. It's a standard USB charger, but it's the small dinky little ones that used to be used on many of the charging stations or even the portable power banks. I do wish that the charger mechanism that they put on these coffee cups was a USB-C, because it seems like a lot of the products that are coming out now is USB-C compatible. So something that whoever made this cup, you may want to consider. Another thing that I would probably say is that when it comes to the lid's excellent. I mean, it does a very excellent job of holding the heat and keeping the warmth of the coffee or any liquid you put in this coffee cup perfectly nice and warm. The one thing I wish that they would have included, though, was another lid that has a sippy, like a mouth hole right here on the lid. So that way, if you're in the vehicle, you don't have to remove the lid and drink from the cup if you're driving, because the first thing that comes to my mind, if you have this cup, especially in the car, is that if you hit a speed bump or something, or if you hit a bump on the road, your coffee's going to spill all over you. It's going to get your face all hot and it's going to burn your face, or maybe dumping your clothes, especially for a woman. For a woman, oh, that'll be really embarrassing. And I'm not saying that to make any women upset here about what I just said about that, but I'm just saying that for a woman's case, that would be embarrassing because I've seen that happen before, and it's not pretty. It's not a pretty sight. So who is this coffee cup basically for? To be honest with you, this coffee cup is pretty much almost for everything. You can definitely use this at home without any problems. If you have a home office, if you work from home, you can definitely use this for everyday use if you don't want to use any of your coffee cups, although there are some people out there that do like to use a regular cup to perhaps maybe have their coffee in or just like to do it old-fashioned, especially at home. But if you go to work, if you work in an office environment, having a cup like this is perfect because in some office environments you get to a scenario where, like, as soon as you walk in the office, you want to make a cup of coffee, and you want to put in your creamer, your sugar, and you also want to include your you also want to stir it. You have to use either a stir stick or a spoon, but sometimes they're out of stir sticks or spoons, and that can be a real inconvenience. With this guy, and especially since it's got the self-stirring mechanism on here, I mean, this is honestly a godsend for anybody that needs a coffee cup that is perfect for that scenario. Sorry, this coffee came out really good. Other people I can picture using this particular cup is definitely going to be campers, not specifically for tent camping or hiking, but I could see this being used in a motorhome environment, or if you're going to be camping at a cabin, or if you're an overlander and you live in a overland setup rig, like in a van or in a truck, or if you have a trailer, something like this would be perfect for that. I would say that the only thing I would not do though is set this over a fire, because you might damage all the mechanisms in this thing. But honest to God though, when it comes to this particular coffee cup, this cup is a home run, and I would highly recommend you get one while you have a chance. The price wise, I know for a fact that the one that was battery operated, that was around $20. The rechargeable coffee mugs they were selling for the original price of the charging coffee mugs was $60. They do have a special going on where it's half off, so it's $30. So right now these are going for $29.95 just for one of these cups. If you get the 2-pack deal, the 2-pack original price is $19.99. But if you want to do the 2-pack deal, it's $49.99 for 2 of these coffee cups. So you can get one for yourself and one for your spouse, your friend, or your loved one. This is honestly worth the money, and I absolutely love this particular coffee cup. The only thing I have not tried this in has been a dishwasher. So if any of you guys have tried it with a dishwasher, let me know how it worked out. But I personally like to hand clean this cup. 1 second. All done. Now, as I mentioned, as far as clean it, what I'll do here, I'm going to dump my liquid. Almost full to the brim. Turn on my stir. Let it kind of do its thing. It's going to get all the extra creamer and sugar out. I'll let it stir around for about 10-15 seconds. And then once it's done, I'll go ahead and kind of give it like a little bit of I'll use my little thing here just to kind of stir out the insides. And then once I'm done, and as you can see, the magnetic piece is still inside of this thing. And then you just pop it right up. I'm going to put it right back. Now it's ready to go for another day. Or unless you have another cup of coffee, unless you have another pot of coffee ready to brew, pop it in here, make yourself another cup of coffee. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the self-stirring coffee mug. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel. This is a gear-free review. This is a non-paid advertisement. I bought this with my own money. I'm not being paid or sponsored to do a review of this particular cup, but I do have to say I absolutely love this coffee cup. This coffee cup is awesome. You guys ought to get yourself one while you have the chance. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, please give it a like and share it with friends and family and neighbors. And until the next video, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Now go outside and have an adventure. Take care, guys.